Hey guys, welcome in. This is WrestleForever. This is Ryan. This is Kyle. I'm Roger. This is kind of our first video going up, or our first audio, depending on how you're listening to it. We are going to recap some wrestling for you guys because we quite enjoy it.
Yep.
So we
Who
watch.
doesn't like wrestling?
Yeah. If you don't, you're probably not going to be here. So
yeah. You've come to the wrong place.
So we watched the Jericho and Omega match at Wrestle Kingdom 12. It was a kick-ass match in my opinion.
What time did it end up airing here?
Here? Well, the show started at 2 a.m. here, Central Time.
Okay. I don't know what time it actually went on.
Yeah, I woke up at like 9:30 or 10, and I rolled out of bed, and I was like,
It was already over.
watch the wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically what I did today, too.
Yeah. Favorite things we took away from that? You want to go first?
Yeah, man. The overall match, like, I thought was a great match. I think it shattered the expectations of a lot of people. So, including maybe mine a little bit. I had high hopes for it. I probably had higher hopes than most of our friends that watch. But man, the match was this guy here, 20 minutes tops. That's all Jericho can do. He's got that DDP yoga in him, son.
Yeah, he does. I told you it's no joke, dude.
Yeah.
I guess I need
Mick Foley could barely walk, and then DDP yoga found him.
We may shoot a video of all of us doing DDP yoga and watch the transformation.
Are we going to put Coldplay in the background?
We might do something very emotional.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Really get the people. We want the people close to us, so
yeah.
I think that might be intimate enough for
I mean, we're touching now, so
yeah,
we might as well
we're touching, and do a little yoga. Maybe you see one of our buttholes. It's cool. But yeah,
occupational hazard.
The match was awesome. I thought it was very fast paced. It was brutal. There are a lot of good comedy bits in there too. Even I didn't imagine that the match would have me laughing at points, but it totally did. And just Jericho, the way he got out there and he put on what I would put as a career defining match at 47.
Yeah.
So that was pretty incredible. What did you guys think?
Yeah, I like that they didn't start slow. Like, it got right to it. Like, he tried to start before the match, even the bell even rings or whatever.
Yeah, Jericho's just coming
He
strong.
gets into it. They have to get, a million refs. Or, okay, so they got Red Shoes is the actual main ref.
Yeah.
And then...
Red Shoes, man.
They had Red Shoes, the Young Bucks, and then all the, I think they call them Young Boys on the outside. And they all just came in and tried to separate them.
To try to separate them, yeah.
I really enjoyed that part. Just... starting off real intense.
Yeah, they got fast. They got to a quick table break real quick.
I had it 5 minutes in. There was a table break. I was like, shit! Here we go.
Wasting no time. Yeah,
it went right through the table. Red Shoes trying to break him up. Jericho slaps the crap out of him and
puts him in the puts him in the walls, right?
Yeah, he puts his son in the walls.
That was his son.
Yeah, he puts his son in the walls, and he's telling Red Shoes, "Look at him."
Yeah, look at your son. Jesus Christ. No, but that match just started off way too, and that's what I was expecting. It was going to be a very fast paced match, and I thought it would only last 20 minutes because I didn't think Jericho could go that long. And then I saw the 20-minute mark, and then I realized, oh shit, we got another 20 more minutes of this.
Yeah,
it was.
What are they doing next?
Yeah. It was.
They kept it going. They kept the pace up. That was really cool. I liked a lot of Jericho's heel stuff he did in between. Lots of middle fingers, lots of cussing, lots of taking pictures of his middle finger.
Yeah, when he stole that camera, man. At first, I was like, that looks like a really expensive camera. He is gonna break that crap.
You could tell the cameraman was like, "Nah, dude, it's expensive. Don't break it." He's like, "Shut up."
Please hand this back to me like a gentleman.
And he did. He did.
Yeah, he did.
He
was like, I'm done with this now.
He gently tossed it to him.
But Jericho was major heel in this match.
Oh yeah,
from the build up, and even on his entrance, he just knocks down one of the cameramen.
Yeah, on his way in.
Yeah,
it's probably just because he was listening to Judas.
Did y'all think I felt like I couldn't really hear the music that well, their entrance music that well. It seemed very low volume.
Yeah,
and I've never wanted to hear Judas now. I wanted the full experience. Why is the volume down on the music?
I'm become man.
Exactly.
I can honestly say I do not know any of the lyrics to that song. I have never listened to much Fozzy. I've listened to enough to know that, I will appreciate Chris Jericho for being a musician, but also more for his wrestling.
We'll go with the wrestling.
That's fair. I feel like
This isn't
fair.
music forever.
Now, if I was on that cruise, would I watch Fozzy play?
Yeah.
And if I was hammered enough, I would be. I'd be
He'd be crowd surfing, dude.
I'd be into it.
He'd be that guy that everybody hates.
I wish we could go on that cruise.
But I did like on the entrance that he actually did wear the jacket. He wore the scarf. He did pose. I was glad that he actually
it was Jericho for sure.
Okay, low points. Any low points in that?
Any low points?
What about Kenny Omega's cosplay?
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what this is. And I think Roger's the one.
I said it's an anime Anubis, okay? It's an anime take on Anubis. It looks sort of mechanized. But he also had the Vigilance Wing from Destiny 2, which is like it's got little what are those, crosshairs or whatever, the iron sights are little Anubises.
Okay.
And there's a giant like Egyptian wing going down the side of it. And I was like,
his hat
that's that damn
or
gun.
his helmet or whatever that thing was very Egyptian looking.
Well, yeah, and the gun looked like it almost had foil all over it. Now, granted, maybe
it's cosplay.
Maybe being there in person, it looked a lot cooler. But
it didn't work well in close.
Yeah, it didn't come across the screen as well.
I loved Wrestle Kingdom 11 whenever he came out and he had just like the broken mask on.
The Terminator.
Yeah, he did the whole Terminator thing.
I got that one.
Yeah,
I didn't understand this
the
one.
Triple H one.
Yeah, this one,
There's some of his entrance remind me of like Triple H's entrances.
Triple H comes out looking like Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it was very like I don't know if it was half anime, half video game inspired. It looked like maybe there's something there I'm missing, but I swear that gun did look like the Vigilance Wing. I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Roger will post a picture of it in the video, so you guys
I'll flash her up there.
I have no idea what this is.
I mean, I put a picture of it in the chat. You didn't look.
It was
now looking at my comments.
Did you?
Yes,
I saw. Like, was that the gun? Is that what?
Yeah,
you're
it's the
talking
gun.
about? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
what the fuck you were talking about.
I think that's. I
was so lost.
But yeah, the entrance was a little strange, but overall, like it didn't take away from anything. It was still kind of like
it still had a big match feel.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Even with that, like I wouldn't even call that a low point for me. I was more
like
the intrigue behind it. Like what is he coming out and he had almost a saran wrap looking cape going on there.
Yeah, I didn't see it. There weren't a lot of botches. They wrestled well. Like like they'd done it before. Because this is their first match ever, but they wrestled well. So
yeah, I don't think I saw any botches at all.
Yeah, any weird moments where it was like some awkward dance.
No weird moments. There's only like 2 moments I could think of, and that was just like with the commentary. It was like Don Callis, the color commentary, like when they were on the outside at the beginning of the match, after the first table spot, Omega lays the table on top of Jericho and climbs up.
He does the stomp.
And he does the double stomp. And Callis just goes, through the goddamn table.
Through the goddamn table.
I was like, it didn't break, bro, but that's cool.
Yeah, you could see like a little chipping going on the outside, but yeah.
To be fair for them, they probably couldn't see anything because their monitors were...
Yeah, he was like, I can't see.
They're 1980s
those monitors are big, dude.
Kevin Kelly even said, dude, get down. Like, you're on the chair. Like, get off the chair. So Callis did. Something I heard. And then, like, another part, well, I guess it was just Don Callis. Like, I enjoyed his enthusiasm.
Yeah, I like
you know that word.
Yeah.
But when Omega got busted open, Omega was like bleeding, of course, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And Callis goes, he's bleeding buckets of blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Clearly he.
Well, I don't know what the size buckets are over
what
there.
What WrestleMania was it with Ric Flair and the Undertaker? Where Ric Flair was practically dyed red by the end of that match.
Yeah.
That's
buckets of blood, son. Randy Orton, when Brock Lesnar could caught him with a bow, that was buckets of blood.
Yeah, that was.
This was not.
Yeah, this was a small trickle, but
it was a trickle.
It grew big.
It was nice
to
see blood, though.
Yeah, it was
nice.
I
haven't seen blood.
That was it was classy blood. That's what Jericho was bleeding from his ass. I just want to throw that out there too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was bleeding on his ass.
When he went through the table, he started bleeding. Another just like funny part that I just like enjoyed with Jericho was just he just sat down in a chair just like for one.
Oh yeah, that one second, like right at the beginning too. I was like, I hope he's not already winded.
Yeah,
he's got a long way to go.
Up, dude. He was already blown up.
He was like, I'm gonna have a seat real quick.
But goddamn, they like started off fucking fast and furious. I fucking loved it.
And even the rest holds, like they did a good job of making the rest holds interesting. The Walls of Jericho, man, where he dropped his knee down onto his head. The classic, him dropping the knee in. Maybe I've never noticed this before, but maybe it has always been on the head. But in that particular moment, you could see that it was
like the high angle.
Yeah, it was rested on his head, man. That was awesome. And then Kenny Omega with those V triggers, man. Ugh. I mentioned earlier how people count Brock Lesnar's suplexes. They should start counting those. Because he was doling them out.
So brutal.
Yeah, I halfway expected Young Bucks to have some sort of thing in the mix there. Because with them coming down, I thought, I wonder if there's going to be any moments with them. But there wasn't any.
I didn't even notice them during the match.
It was at the very beginning.
Yeah, they're at the beginning.
Leave?
I think they did leave.
They might have.
If they did, they were out of frame the whole damn time.
When they came down, I fully expected them to get involved somehow, some way, especially with it being no DQ.
Yeah.
And I thought somehow something's going to happen with them, but no, it didn't. Which kind of bumps me out. Now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, they could have done some cool stuff with them, but... I know that I actually haven't watched their match yet, so
I watched a little bit of their match, and it's just fast paced the whole time. So yeah, I definitely go back and watch that.
Definitely some matches there I want to check out.
I just need to go back and watch the whole.
Yeah, the only one that I need to go back and see is the Ibushi Cody match.
That Crossroads,
but yeah, the Jericho one was definitely Jericho and Omega was definitely a highlight. The Naito and Okada match. Good Lord. Hopefully we'll be able to talk about that coming up soon, because that match, I think I'm the only one of you guys that's seen it so far. That match was incredible. It was turbo. Like, they never stopped for more than a couple of seconds. And finishers almost didn't mean anything there. They would finish, they would pick them up for like a second finisher or whatever, and the other one counter into a finisher. And that was the entire last 15 minutes of that match. It was awesome.
Just a back and forth.
See, that's why, and I was telling y'all earlier, like that's what I like about Omega is that he only uses his finisher once.
Yeah, one time.
It makes
it important.
Mean more.
Yeah, and they brought it up in the match. Like nobody's kicked out of this.
Nobody has.
And I think Jericho was the second person to get away from it outside of Okada grabbing the rope.
Yeah, he didn't kick out. He just grabbed a rope. Yeah. I don't know if you consider that
that doesn't count as a kick out, but
it's just a rope break. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, still, only two people have even managed to grab the rope. So there's that.
I think they set the bar pretty high for WrestleMania again, just like last year.
Yeah. I don't think.
Which this last year WrestleMania was good.
It was good.
I enjoyed it.
It's not that good though.
Right.
It was not like Wrestle Kingdom 11 good. And it's not Wrestle Kingdom 12 good. This year, like I always
Kingdom
hope
11 had the Hardys.
Yeah,
that's true. That was awesome.
That was amazing. Any final thoughts? Anything you really loved?
Oh, what I did actually like about the match though is just this one little part. Jericho actually puts the chair in the turnbuckles.
Oh, and they ignore it.
And they ignore it.
For like a lot of the match. I forgot about it.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
I actually went back and counted it. They ignored it for 7 minutes where I even forgot about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. And then when he hit it, I was like, oh yeah, that thing has been sitting there.
The table too. The table that was on the outside was...
Yeah, forgot about that too. Oh, that power bomb though. When
Jericho was that was an amazing counter. Yeah.
And he's just like, nope, I'll just power bomb you over here.
He turned around. Normally you don't see like they fight back and then they drop down from the powerbomb. Chris Jericho just turned around and was like, here, have the floor instead. Which probably is more painful.
Jericho was just good. Like, he's just mocking the fans, like the way that they say Kenny. God, he was just healing it up so hard.
Now we see if he pops out at the Rumble.
Whatever he's going to do, he's going to be a bigger star coming back to WWE. Assuming that he comes back. I'm assuming he does.
I assume he will at some point for one last run. Yeah. But I think he's probably near the end of his career.
Yeah. I mean, he'll have this match to fall on.
I think he's trying to get his bucket list of matches out of the way before he really hangs it up.
Yeah, he seems like a smart dude. He's not going to, overdo himself to where he's living a life of pain.
Yeah.
But if he does, he's got DDP yoga.
Yeah.
His codebreaker was really good.
Yeah.
That he nailed on Omega. Omega's.
I was waiting to see it too. I was like, he better get a codebreaker in before this match ends. I was like, if he doesn't get a codebreaker in, what's the point here? We've seen tons of walls of Jericho.
You know what's funny too is that I thought for sure in like knowing that we're going in to record and talk about this match, we're like, okay, it's going to be Omega that we talk about a whole lot, you know, because he is the younger guy. He's likely the one that's going to be kind of carrying the match. But no, like Jericho had, you know, Kenny Omega had one spot. It was a comedy spot that I loved. It was with the cold air or whatever.
Yeah, the spray.
And he like pulled down his tights and
7-star.
I thought it 7-star spray job, man. That was pretty hilarious. I loved that little moment. I thought it was
when he was going for it, I was like, what is he trying to grab right now? He's just
because he looks on one side, he's like, shit, it's not there. Yeah, there we go. And I just see like a little cat
stick this thing.
But Jericho crying for a towel on the outside after he beat up all those people. He's like, give me a towel.
Oh my gosh! But that match
overall
was
great.
Match was just great. Crowd was actually like. Really
I think they had a lot of foreigners there.
I did notice that foreigners.
They had a lot of people like us there.
Yeah,
because the crowds are usually quiet.
Yeah, there's, but you could.
That crowd was hot, man.
They were
like
into it.
during Jericho's entrance, like they were cheering, and I was like, okay, like
it's a good co-main event. It was good.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Yep, top notch.
Yep, I quite enjoyed it. But
all right,
yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's.
Got your little note sheet.
Yeah, I do. If you haven't watched the match, go watch the match.
Yeah, go watch it for sure.
It's definitely worth 46.
Definitely,
46 minutes.
Hit that one. Hit the Naito and Okada match, and hit the Cody and Ibushi match. Like those are going to be.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen the Cody and Ibushi one yet, but I am planning on watching it.
I've seen some clips, and
it looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, this is WrestleForever. Be sure to like, subscribe, share us out there if you can. We're, like I said at the beginning, we're new here, but we're excited to be doing this. We love the stuff, obviously. So
follow us on Twitter, Facebook.
Yep. We'll be getting all those links on the post below. So
comment. We'll try and answer it.
Yeah.
Or talk back to you.
Yeah. You can't find us at a whole lot of places yet, but we'll start announcing all the places that you can find us soon. But yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.
See ya.